A powerful high pressure system is moving into New Zealand, but next week, a potential storm in the Tasman Sea. Hello, I'm Philip Duncan. Thank you very much for joining us. So we're tracking this big high rolling in at the moment. Powerful air pressure well into the 1030 hectopascal range. That's quite strong for this time of the year. It's bringing in light winds. We've had the southerly that it began with. Those southerlies are now mostly out at sea around the Chathams and just still brushing the very northeastern side of the North Island, bringing in a bit of a southeasterly flow for many of you. But as the high rolls in, those winds will continue to calm down. This is definitely the most dominant feature on the weather map at the moment, and you can see this here on Friday. The high, very powerful. All these showers to the north don't have a chance of going through that and reaching New Zealand, so we are really going into a sunny, dry spell for the next few days. But with the cooler southerly we've just had, you can expect colder nights, cooler mornings, but the afternoons are still quite warm. It does sound a little bit like autumn, and to be honest with you, we're 2 months away from the longest day of the year, way back at Christmas time, just before Christmas. So it's not surprising that we're now starting to feel just a little hint that autumn is still coming our way very soon. So high pressure on Friday, high pressure on Saturday as well. No real change other than the winds are even lighter on Saturday around the country, but another cool start when you wake up, and then a warm afternoon on the way. It should be sunny in many parts of New Zealand on Saturday. On Sunday, no real change either, although the centre of the high drifting further out to the east, and the anticyclonic flow means that the warmer subtropical winds are going to come back, and that will help lift temperatures up in the South Island in particular. Now we've got this low forming just off the coastline of New South Wales and Queensland, around the border there. This is going to be moving out to sea at this stage, and so as we get into Monday of next week, you can see that low quite clearly moving away from Australia and trying to move towards us, but we've still got this high pushing back against it. So the path of least resistance for that low is to drop directly to the Southern Ocean, but because there's a bit of a lean moving on there and the high is slowly moving away, this system could end up pulling in to New Zealand. For now, the high looks to cover the North Island, but by the time we get to Tuesday, you can see the low falling apart here around Fiordland and a burst of windy, warm, subtropical northerly winds and northwesterlies. So that means a hot burst of weather coming in next Tuesday around the South Island, and in the North Island, pretty warm, pretty hot for you as well. The humidity will be going up. The winds are coming out of the northerly quarter, mostly north to northwest. And so with the high nearby holding on to the North Island, it's probably staying dry there. Worth taking a note that the next high is off the screen. So that means this area here is quite vulnerable to lows and rain. So as this high continues to move away, the lows up here in the tropics, they might start to try and move our way. So bit of an interest as we head in towards the end of February and the start of March. But that is all from me for today. We will see you again on Friday with our next and final update for this week.